Hey, Shalom Yasharala. Welcome back to another video entitled Defense is Better Than Offense in This Truth. Okay? Defense or defending your faith is better than offense in this truth. Okay? Or in the truth. And the inspiration of this lesson came out of a video I was watching. I was watching a motivational video, and I went into the top comments, and one of those comments was from this username by the name of Ramiro Dianda, which is a quote from Alex Ferguson. I believe that's a MMA fighter, but it reads: "Offense wins games, defense wins titles." You see that? Offense wins games and defense wins titles, and this is actually biblical. It's biblical when you apply, these at times worldly quotes. They have a lot of meaning when you link them to the scriptures. So that's why I entitled this video, "Defense is Better Than Offense in This Truth." And offense simply means an attack. So before I go any further, I give all praises to my power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which are the men that taught me the 100% truth according to the law and the testimony. Yahweh, that's the true ancient Hebrew name of our Heavenly Father, which means He exists, He to be. Bahasham, in the name of Yahweh Shai, who the world through ignorance caused Jesus Christ. Okay, Yahweh Shai in the ancient Hebrew means He saves or He is victory. What you see here is the ancient Paleo-Hebrew of the true Hebrew Israelites, which are your so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So again, offense wins games, and defense wins titles. Now let's see what the Bible says about defending yourself. This is the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. I'll start at verse 10. And the title reads, "The Armor of Yahweh." Okay? Which it says God, right? But that's a title. We know that His true name is Yahweh. It says, "Finally, my brethren." Now this is Apostle Paul speaking, to the Israelite foreigners who were at the church of Ephesus. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." You see, and the devil comes in different forms. Let me get a precept to back that up. At times, the devil might come in the form of a friend in the world, or he might come in the form of a relative. He might come in the form of your boss, your manager. Hey, he might come in the form of a brother. You see, but after a while, the spirit starts revealing. 2 Corinthians 11:14. But primarily, that devil is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He's behind, the whole trickery and witchcraft that's happening here in America, first and foremost. So this is 2 Corinthians 11:14. "And no marvel, for Shaitan, or Satan, which means the adversary, himself is transformed into an angel of light." And if you notice, Satan, Shaitan, he's always in an attack mode. He's always attacking. See, the spiritual demon Satan, through his minions, his demons, they're always attacking. Okay, they always get the the yellow light, to yield. And they get ready to attack. Okay, when given that green light. Okay, but they're never in a defending position. You see, they're always in the attack, always in the attack. So it says, no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. You see, so Shaitan will come. He might come, like it says in the scriptures, Sirach, the 12th chapter, never trust thine enemy. Okay, because an enemy he'll come humbly, you know, he'll come in a meek, so-called meek spirit, but in reality, okay, he's simply an individual, okay, transformed into an angel of light. But in reality, he's the son of the devil, man. Okay, so going back to Ephesians 6 and 11, it says, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." See that? And this applies to everything in Babylon, man. Whether it's a form of a entertainment, sports, okay, the media, television. There's different levels of spiritual wickedness in high places that are always attacking. They're always bombarding you, okay, with wickedness. And if you're a brother that's always trying to attack the wickedness, always on your offense, okay, it's gonna be very difficult, for you to later in the times, have a plan of action, okay, to have a defense, man. That's why the armor, the basis of a war, the foundations of war, you got to make sure you have your whole armor. Your armor is your protection. You got to protect your head first and foremost. Okay, your head, which is your spirit. You got to protect your breastplate. Your breast, your stomach. You can't leave no gray areas or open spaces. Okay, that will give your enemy an advantage. Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor. Right? It don't say take unto you. Okay, the armor. Okay, it says the whole armor. Okay, not just your helmet, and you're leaving the whole your shin guards, your your boots, your breastplate. You got to put the whole thing, man, of Yahweh, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. Right? You see that we are in the evil day. Okay, the evil days of Esau's kingdom. You see what's happening in the news, where you have you have a lot going on, man. You see, in the year 2023, all hell breaking loose because of prophecy, and also because of prophecy pursuant to Revelation 12 and 12, that the devil Esau, he knows that he has a short time, and knowing that he's gonna come down with more attacks, he's gonna start, okay, moving, okay, with moves that we've never seen, man, and having done all to stand. Verse 14, stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, you see, above all, verse 16, taking the shield of faith. You see that, the shield of faith, and the shield, which is symbolic to faith, is symbolic to what? Defense. So when you go into the word shield,
Strong's G 2375. Thureos. Thureos.
thurios, it says a shield, a large, oblong, four-corner shield. Okay, you see that? It's not a two-corner shield or a three-corner shield. This is a four-corner shield. Matter of fact, let me copy this and let me go into the root word. It says thora. It says a portal or entrance, the opening or the closure, a door. You see, Hey, and that's a spirit because a door, you might have your own room. You have a door. You go in. You close your door. You close it for what? For privacy. Okay, and privacy, that's protection. You see, and not only are you gonna close your door, but you're gonna close it and lock your door. And now it's up to you how many locks, okay, you want to have on your door. Two locks, three locks. So not only are you gonna have this spiritual shield, this spiritual defense, but it's up to you according to your lot. How much defense you want to upgrade. Because you might have a shield with a spiritually speaking, you have a shield made out of bronze, right? But maybe after a while, after you know a month or so, you see that the devil is attacking you more and more. You're like, man, I gotta upgrade my shield, so let me upgrade to silver. And now you have a silver shield. You have a stronger faith, man, stronger defense, and it's harder for Shaitan and his minions, okay, to hurt you, man. You see, but now the war might get, you might lose some battles, right? Like it says here in this quote, offense wins games, defense wins titles. Yeah, and that title, man, that's ultimately in Jacob's trouble. In Jacob's trouble, okay, that's gonna be the going into the hour of temptation. That's gonna be an example of the championship title. Because right now we're in games, right? In different fights. Okay, but the last fight, the last championship fight, we're gonna have to have a full defense, and we gotta make sure that our shield, our faith, is not made out of wood, silver. Okay, hey, it gotta be okay, made out of platinum. Like gold, platinum, iron. Very 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 strong, man. So again, it says the door through which the sheep go in and out. It says an open door. So there's the root word for shield. Okay, now let me go in and type in, paste and search four corner shield. Okay, check this out, man. So there's an example of a four corner shield. See, it has no gray area. It's pretty much covering. Okay, covering you. Now, when you go into the ancient times, you might going into a Roman shield and see the shields of the ancient days. Okay, it covers the whole spectrum of your pretty much almost your whole body. Iron shield. You see, so there's different levels of shields. Even the Jesuits had shields of this material. You see, but in this truth, man, okay, you got to make sure you have a platinum shield, man. Like you ever played, brothers that were born in the late 1990s, 1997, 1998, and we grew up playing Zelda, The Legend of Zelda. Matter of fact, Zelda Shield. Okay, and when you start off with your shield in the in journey mode, is Zelda doesn't have a platinum shield, right? He starts with the wood shield, kind of like a wood, and as you get as you progress through the game, you end up fighting I forgot his name, uh starts with the D. I forgot, but if a brother want to post it. But here you go. These are examples. Okay, give me a second. You see that? So these are examples of the shields. All right. But going back to Ephesians 6 and 12, and above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith y'all shall be able, or ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. See that? And the wicked, that's Esau, man. And not just Esau, but you're gonna have even your own people. See, you might have the enemy who's trying to demonize you, categorize you. Hey, even amongst your own so-called brothers, you might have a brother that he'll make a video about you. He'll put an image about you, to put down your reputation. You see that these are examples of attacks, man. That they're attacking, okay, whether they think it's a rebuke or not, but that's still attacking your image. You still have to be able to, use, your defense, because in the long run, using your defense will give you an advantage for a planning attack. You see, and these are tactical strategies of war, man. Even in the boxing world, you see a good example is look. We always use the example of one of the best boxers that has ever lived. His name is Floyd Mayweather, man. Okay, Mayweather. Okay, he wasn't the best, offense fighter, like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, always on the offense, which, there's something wrong, making offensive moves. Okay, but when you first start off with your foundation, man, the most important attribute of a fighter is you got to learn how to defend yourself. And that takes time, man. That takes time. You can't just directly start with an attack, if you haven't even planned, a defense, if something was to happen. So going back to Floyd Mayweather, man, he had a very a powerful offensive tactic, man. He always let his enemies, get tired after the fifth, sixth round, and coming into the seventh round, boom, at the attack. You see, that's how you're able to read your opponent better. You're at the defense. You're on your defense, right? This is how he moves. He's taking some shots. Some uppercuts. Speaking in a physical sense, but applying that in a spiritual sense. That's why this quote from Sun Tzu. He said in his book, "Attack is the secret of defense." Which attack is an offense, is the secret of defense, or defense is the planning of an attack, man. Hey, that's why a lot of brothers fall from this truth, man, because they've never learned how to spiritually defend themselves. They thought that it was always about attacking, attacking and attacking, and you forget the most important attribute, of a warrior, which is defending yourself. And let me get one more. Wise warrior. Let me see if I can find that one. It's a quote. This is I think this is also from Sun Tzu. But there's a quote that says, "The wise warrior avoids the battle." You see, a wise warrior, or the wise warrior, avoids the battle. So in this truth, it's very wise to avoid, certain battles, man. Battles that don't correspond to you. The scriptures speak about minding your own business. Matter of fact, let me get that. You see, an example of that, you might see a debate going on between, two brothers, a dialogue, or Okay, so-called argument between two brothers. Okay, and you want to get and you want to be part of it. Okay, I wanna attack. I want to be part of this debate, this dialogue. When it doesn't even concern you. Okay, as an example of an attack. Okay, and that's not wise. That's very unwise. Going back to that quote, you see, the true warrior. See if I can find it. Copy and paste it. It says the wise warrior avoids the battle. You gotta know when to be in the battle. Okay, not every battle is meant for a particular brother, man. You see, Sun Tzu, the wise warrior, avoids the battle. Yup, from the art of war. See, and that's how you win battles, man. Again, I gave the example. There might be a topic, okay, of discussion that doesn't even apply to you, but you being nosy, you not minding your own business. Okay, you wanna be involved in that battle, and you're gonna end up losing, man. First Thessalonians 4:11, and that ye study to be quiet. So a spiritual warrior of the Lord, he's gonna study to be quiet and to do your own business. Yeah, you gotta mind your own business, man. You gotta stay away from trying to be a busybody, a gossip, being all over brothers' businesses. Okay, being in brothers' comment boards, and always on the elders' channels. You see, you gotta mind your own business. Trying to learn the history of a brother that's been in the truth for 10, 12 years, trying to know their bio, where they work at, their names. Nah, man, that's not wise. You gotta mind your own business and study and just shut the fuck up, man. You see? And to work with their own hands as we commanded you. So it's a commandment, okay, to mind your own business and just be quiet, man. That's an example of a warrior, a wise warrior, avoiding, okay, particular, okay, fights. That's why going back to the title of this video, defense is better than offense, and the truth. See that? So an example of defending yourself spiritually, it's avoiding the battle, man. See, just let the enemy, okay, just let, first and foremost, let Esau, whatever Esau wants to say, hey, just let him talk, man. Let him talk, let him, babble, let him rant, okay? That's how you're able to read and study your enemy. So going back to a precept here that I have, this is Isaiah 31 and 5. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it. See, and part of defending, part of Yahweh Shai defending his people, he's also going to deliver them. Okay, you're gonna when you go to war, you understand tactical, procedures or protocols. Okay, one of the main targets, okay, is to be able to defend your people. Of course, yourself first and foremost, but you gotta, defend your squad and deliver. Okay, the mission. Okay, you gotta make sure the mission is complete and everybody's back to their headquarters. Okay, safe, man. And passing over, he will preserve it. Let me get more precepts. This is the book of Psalms 20 and 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The Lord heareth thee in the day of trouble. The name of the God of Jacob defend thee. And this example can be used when you had Saul versus David. Okay, Saul having that envious spirit, having the spirit of jealousy, because King David slayed his 10,000s, but Saul only slayed his 1,000s, man. You see what David was doing. Okay, he used a defensive mechanism. You see, and throughout time, through him using a defense, which is his faith, which is prayer as well. Prayer. Okay, Yahweh Shemel Shai was able to deliver his enemy, Saul, to his own hands. But David is still using more wisdom, using more faith. He said, for what, man? I'm just going to let the Lord judge him. You see? It's that simple. So, again, defense wins titles, and offense just wins, small battles, man. Hey, so with that, I want to get one more. Philippians 1:17. But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. You see, so this is pretty much our mission in these last days. Our job is to defend the gospel, the good news. You go into the word defense, it says the action of guarding or shielding from an attack or injury. To ward off, to protect. You see, so our job is to protect this truth, man, at all cost. Not to attack it, attacking the truth, okay, that you're learning from now. You gotta defend it. Okay, you gotta protect it. And part of protecting it, the Lord's gonna, bless you with spiritual blessings. Okay, of warfare. Okay, like it tells you in the scriptures. I think that's in Timothy. Speaks about a good warfare. Get that warfare. Should be in Timothy. Con, 1 Timothy 1:18. This charge I commit unto thee, son Timothy, according to the prophecies which went before on thee, that thou by them mightest war a good warfare, man. And war, man, when you study history, the best warriors, okay, and the most successful warriors, they used defense, because defense gives you time, okay, to plan an attack. Like it says here, attack is the secret of defense. Defense or defense is the planning of an attack, man. You see, so it's important for you brothers to spiritually defend yourself. Read more, pray more. And just let Esau do his thing, man. Let Esau do his thing. Okay, let Israel, whatever sister or brother, has a so-called quarrel with you, whatever it is, you just let them talk, man. Let them do their thing, and ultimately, he's gonna be the one that's gonna make that move. He's gonna plan the attack. Okay, all we gotta do, like it tells you, right here, Exodus 14:14. Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. And that's exactly what King David was doing, man. Before he was King David, right, while King Saul was persecuting David, David was at peace. He was using his defense, okay? And at the end of the day, the Lord, he fought for him, okay? He protected him from all his enemies, from Esau, Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, Saul, okay? Other wicked Israelites. You see that? These are examples of, defense, man. So you got to make sure you read more, go into the history, pray without ceasing to the best of your ability. Hey, try to learn a new language, man. Okay, learning a new language, that's also an example of spiritually defending yourself. You're able to understand, another foreign language. Okay, go into etymology, study, and okay, minding your own business. Speak less. You see, these are examples defending, okay, your spirit, man. Okay, and wait till Yahweh Shemel Shai makes his move. With that,